This might be the coolest upgrade this channel has ever done. Today we're taking a look at Super Buu, and I'm gonna show you guys how to transform him to BooTenks. And a special bonus, Super Buu Piccolo. Listen, this is one of my favorite characters, so let's get right into it. Take a look at the outside of the box to get an evil look of Super Buu there. You get a sneak peek at what's inside, and hey, you get an extra head if you got that other Majin Buu, which I do. He's coming later in the review. Inside of the box we get a come at me finger or a come over here, because that's what I do to my little girl when she's in trouble. Like, come over here and let's talk. We get an image of Super Buu throwing a right hook, and we get this angry screaming face, a face I make sometimes when I look and I see that most of you guys aren't subscribed yet, so don't make me make that face. Hit that subscribe button. Back of the box we get some images of the figure. We get a prelude to the figure we're making later, a fused BooTenks with Buu, and we get an image of the extra head for Buu. Bottom of the box, stuff. Let's say those two magic words.
Oh baby.
Let me out! There we go, all the stuff out of the box, still in the packaging for organization's sake. We get this extra head for good Buu with this little extra effect here to go on top of his head when he uses absorption powers and turns people into candy. I would personally turn people into pizza or something, but I'm trying to lose weight right now. Maybe I'll turn them into, like, I don't know, a ribeye or something. I don't know if you can turn them into anything. Why not a ribeye? Be classy, Buu. That's a pretty cool head that I'll use in a review later on whenever I review that good Majin Buu. And this is a perfect time to do a little backstory. The first time we see Majin Buu was in that big Buu form. Later on, after making friends with Hercule and a puppy, Majin Buu splits his good side and bad side after the puppy gets hurt. Because if you're a dog owner, you know you don't hurt anybody's puppy, except for those ones that are in strollers. You punt those things like it's Anchorman. That evil Buu later turns good Buu into chocolate, absorbing him. That's how you get this figure, which is Super Buu with the super plastic. Of course, SH Figuarts put some plastic here above the ribs and then here bottom where the pants are. Because if you look at these instructions, they warn you that there's some rubbing areas where the paint can come off. At least they're aware of it. How about they redesign it so that doesn't happen if you're aware of it? Just something feels different about this Super Buu. It's just like the plastic of it feels like more hefty, if that makes sense. It's heftier plastic, plus the articulation of it is very smooth. It glides very easily. Like, I'm almost afraid to move this part of it around too much since they did say it would rub around. You get way more than a T. I guess that's a Y. I mean, just a lot of range in this dude, like splits wise. Like, this posing is gonna be fun. Yeah, I like that knee joint there. I mean, that's kind of ugly, but like, you just have to pose it to where you can't see that, but it also allows you to move that hip joint in and out, which is pretty awesome. Looks pretty great. Love the gold on the belt. Love the gold on the hands here. He has those black fingernails or fingernail polish. I don't know if he's goth or he's just like Gen Z, because you Gen Z dudes love to paint your fingers. I don't mind if you do it. I ain't doing it. All these dots that are right here are actually sculpted in with a little bit of paint on there, which is cool. It's not just painted dots. And if I had to complain about anything, I guess it would be those joints, because like, it's kind of a weird extra butt cheeks that stick out here at the bottom, which is kind of weird. Like I said, if you pose it in the right way, it's cool. Like, dude, this is a really cool figure. I'm really excited about it. You get some good head articulation in. You can look up pretty far. Doesn't look down too much, but he does got those double chins, but who doesn't? I mean, got a beard for a reason. Let's be honest. I ain't chopping no wood with this lumberjack beard. And of course, with a Super Buu figure, you gotta have some good side-to-side action. If there's any pose he did throughout the series, was him cracking his neck. He just love to crack his neck. He comes with these open palms on the figure, which is different. Usually we get a fist. Speaking of which, we do have those fists right here. And hey, you do get some paint work on here on his thumbnails. I'm just excited we got some paint on the figure. SH Figuarts is known not to put any paint on their bodies or anywhere else. You get these two open palms here with the fingers splayed out. Bam. And you get these two hands, one with the finger pointing or making a little pew pew blast a gun. Pew pew pew. He's pointing a finger. And then you get that come over here finger or scratching your head finger. We did get this blast effect, which goes on that Buu head. I wonder if it will fit on a finger, so you could also use it for that as well. And even though the hole is there, you can't really stick it on there. I mean, you can use some of that sticky tack putty if you wanted to use it, but if you're wondering if this blast works for the fingers, it does not. This figure comes with 3 heads. Of course, we get the head that's on the figure, which is kind of an evil laughing head. You get those red eyes and some blue that goes inside. The blue kind of bleeds on the teeth a little bit, but not too bad. I kind of dig it, like it. And we get this head right here, which is kind of a grumpy face, like somebody just spilled his ice cream, just mad. And of course, we get this face, which we saw on the side of the box, which is a yelling Buu with the blue tongue, because maybe he was eating some lollipops. I don't know what happened. Why is his tongue blue? I don't remember his tongue being blue in the series, but I guess if you're all pink, you're gonna have a blue tongue. Super Buu known to have super loud screaming. I mean, he opened up portals with that screaming. So love having this face. It's pretty cool. Now guys, here's the thing I'm excited about. This Tonsen Art upgrade kit called the Cunning Devourer. You see here we have Buu with that BooTenks uniform on, front and back. You just get more of it. Tonsen Arts always does pretty cool with their boxes. I really dig the way Tonsen Arts does their stuff. They actually have a Kid Buu that's coming out later this year. Got 2 of them pre-ordered. Can't wait to do that review a little bit later on. Once again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified when it does come out. We get the screaming version of BooTenks. We get a laughing version of the figure with him laughing like somebody tried to do something and it's not gonna work today, son. Nice detail on here. They kept the blue mouth inside, red eyes. Nice paint work on here from Tonsen Art Toys. Tonsen Art Toys does a great job. And we also get one more head, which is this one of him doing a cocky little smirk on there as well. Now, if you notice, none of these heads had the tail on here because you do get one tail to put on here. You get a ball joint on there. Just stuff it right in there. And as you can see, there's some articulation on this head as well. The only thing I'm worried about with this is the weight of that. Like, you probably can't leave it out straight out like that because it'll get top heavy, but you can put it down to maneuver it in different poses, left to right, which is cool because you can get some poses of him using it to like beat somebody up. So that's pretty cool. You also get 9 pairs of hands total. Get these curled up martial arts pose hands. Get another pair of open palm hands with a little bit of grip on there. Get 2 open palm hands. And these hands are different than the open palm hands that came with the other figure. This is the one that came with the Super Buu. This is the one that came with the upgraded Tonsen Art Toys kit. These are a little bit more sausagey. He lost some weight. He got off some tea therapy. BooTenks, that is. That's a bad joke. I'm not. But yeah, these hands are a little bit more muscular and have a little bit more definition on here, where the ones that came with the Super Buu are just kind of chunky. These Tonsen Art Toy hands have some good detail on here. You can have like even just a little bit of work for the knuckles. There's veins on there. It's a subtle little thing, but Tonsen Art, come on, man, you do a great job. I don't even know who is behind Tonsen Art. I don't know who that person is. I don't know if it's one person that makes them. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know that information. You also get these 2 fists for the figure right here. Once again, that Super Buu fist. It's fat fist, not really a lot of like knuckle definition on here, but this Tonsen Art Toys fist, you get a lot of great knuckle detail on here. And that's 8 out of the 9 hands. We also got this 9th hand right here, which is this hand with the finger pointing, because you got this effect right here where he's charging up a blast. There's a little slit on there, you just slide it right in there. It's see-through and it is hella pointy, so be careful because you can poke your finger with that. Watch out. And then the coolest part is we get this jacket to represent him absorbing BooTenks. Nice little version of the jacket. It's plastic and pliable, but not too delicate. It doesn't feel like it's a delicate item. Nice detail on the wrinkles that are on here. Here's the SH Figuarts BooTenks, just for comparison. The only thing is this SH Figuarts BooTenks, the jacket's a little blue, which is kind of a bummer. Like, it'd be cool if it was black, and I actually prefer if it would be black. And I also prefer this jacket being all one piece to where this BooTenks, like, I don't know, this is just a dumb design. I don't know, we're not reviewing that figure right now. We'll review that later. I got some special hookups that's not a head sculpt, and we're gonna review that later. Once again, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when that one comes out as well. Gonna be soon. Now here's the thing, we don't get any instructions on how to put this thing together, but I think it's kind of self-explanatory. First of all, to switch out the heads, we'll just pluck his head off. We'll get these hands off as well. Of course, the first thing I want to do is slide on that jacket. Just gonna slide it right over there. Since it is pliable and like bendable, it's not too hard to get it on there. Just gotta push that through. There we go. Awesome. Already looking pretty cool. We'll use this head right here since I already have that little tail part of his head on there. There you go. That's awesome. This is the first time I'm upgrading a figure and not telling you guys to warm it up because you don't have to with this one. Finally, no cups. Yeah, that head pops on there very nicely. It's a good fit. The paint matches and everything. Let's go ahead and get some of these hands, pop on there. We'll use that blast one just so we can look and see what that looks like. And there we go, you guys. That was pretty simple and awesome to do. I mean, when I was seeing the upgrades for this, I didn't know how difficult it was going to be, but pretty simple. All you do is switch out the hands, switch out the head, slide that jacket on there. Then you got BooTenks. That's awesome. You can pose them with all your other figures. You can put them in battle. If you're a psycho like me, you can get 2 of these figures, and then that way you have both forms. Of course, everything else about the body and everything's the same, but you can just see the difference on the shelf of what that's gonna look like. Just a whole new level of like poses and joy. If you have the figures, you can recreate a scene where Super Buu is absorbing BooTenks. Then you got your BooTenks right there posed up. You can have him battle Gohan or that Super Saiyan 3 Goku if you have those figures. I know there's other upgrade kits out there where you can make that version of Buu whenever he absorbed Gohan, or whenever that fusion's over and he downgrades to the Piccolo version of himself. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm in the middle of doing the posing segment and I discovered something that I did not know when I was originally filming, and that's how to make that Buu Piccolo. If you guys are able to get your hands on one of these Gamma 2 figures, it actually comes with one of these capes. It's for Gohan, but you can use it to turn Super Buu into that Super Buu Piccolo, or whatever the official name is for that character. And at first I wasn't too sure if you could, but I discovered you can. So if you get this cape plus that Tonsen Art Toys kit, you're able to do it. I'll show you guys how to do it. So you're gonna take your head off of this Buu figure, and this cape is really like pliable and bendable. So you do gotta kind of maneuver it and work it around a little bit. So if you move it around the neck, it is able to get on there and it fits perfectly on there. You can see that the flaps go around the arms. We'll get ahead and put it on there. Yeah, and there you go. Check that out. It looks pretty dope. I'll probably start off this video with you guys being able to see it, but that's how you make it. Like, that's really cool. Now, you do have to buy this figure in order to get it. That's kind of a pain. But in reality, I would never use this for that Gohan figure. So just having another one of these figures, it makes it perfect. You get this other form. That's pretty cool. All right, back to the video. If you can tell, you guys, if you watch this channel, I actually moved. So this is like the new setup. It's in the process of getting set up. So I just got a lot of stuff I got to unbox and a lot of new Easter eggs behind me of things that are coming up. So if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to check out some other Tonsen Art Toys upgrade kits, check this playlist right here. It's just gonna have all my upgrades on it right here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll see you guys next time.